In the last lesson, we looked at how inductive arguments are judged, and we have that standard right here. And we know that we judge them by looking at the evidence that the person making the argument has available to them at the time they're making that argument to conclude whether it's reasonable. In this lesson, we want to kind of expand on that and realize that these arguments, because they're not provable, are always subject to new information changing how strong or how weak they might be. So I have that point up on the screen here. That's the main takeaway that I want you guys to get from this lesson. And in the text lesson, we're going to look at some inductive arguments and see how additional information might make them weaker or stronger. Again, before we move on, I want to contrast that one last time to deductive arguments. Whereas with deductive arguments, if the premises are true, that conclusion has to be true. Inductive reasoning is just arguing about the probability that something will happen or is the case or will be the case. You don't know the underlying truth yet. So there could always be new information that affects that probability. And learning how to judge that new information as it comes in is one of the key tasks that we have to do on the LSAT, particularly in strengthen and weaken questions. Still, I think it's good to learn about the concept independent of the questions. Very quickly, we'll be looking at actual problems where we're dealing with this stuff. So give the text lesson a quick read.